Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys everything you need to know in Saber Simulator. So I'll be saying all of my best tips, then you guys will be able to get coins fast, crowns fast. Basically, I'm just gonna go over the best stuff you can do, and it's not gonna be that long, and you're going to be a super good Saber Simulator player. So all I ask is make sure to subscribe with notifications on, because I make a lot of helpful Saber Simulator content. And also, make sure to join my Discord server, linked in the description if you have Discord. And if you want codes, then check out the description for the link to my codes channel, which I make a lot of code videos on. But yeah, anyways, hopefully this video helps. So yeah. Okay, so first off, like always, the best thing that you can get is pets from opening eggs. So I cannot stress how important this is. Pets are the most important thing in the game. Like, let me just show you on the best island real quick. I don't know why they made the portals like this, where you have to walk to the next one on the next island. It's kind of weird like that. But anyways, so pets are so important to get. You can automatically open them with an auto clicker if you angle it like this, where the open is right over the next. I already said this in many other videos, but it's very, very helpful to do this. And you're allowed to use an auto clicker, I know, because the admins in the Saber Simulator Discord said it. But yeah, so you just need to combine all every now and then while you're doing that, and then you can get a lot of really good pets. Like, that's how I got my rainbow dusk plague, and I was about to get the void dusk plague. I had 7 rainbows, and then the new update happened, so I couldn't really use them. I wanted to get the new update pets because it'd be useless to get the old ones. But yeah, that's the first tip I have. It's really important to do, so make sure you do that. This next tip is also very important. So you need an auto clicker to auto click overnight. So if you search up auto clicker, the top one, which is on SourceForge or whatever that website is called, that has a whole bunch of downloads, that's the one that most people use, and that's the one I have. So you literally just get it, or if you have one, or I don't know the legitimateness of auto clickers online, so only get stuff that you know is trusted. Like, don't just download something random off an unknown site, because that could be dangerous. But yeah, get one that you know is trusted or safe. Or if you have I forgot the name of the brand, but there's a brand that the mouse is expensive, but it literally has the settings to do an auto clicker on itself. And if you have a Chromebook, then Chromebooks have an auto clicking thing already built into the computer. So just find a way to auto click overnight, and then just do that. And don't do it on the islands, do it at the spawn, because some people can bypass the safe zone on islands, and that is bad. So just do that at the spawn. But yeah, you have to be there whenever you're opening eggs on the island, though. You still get stuff whenever you click. Like, let me just turn it on real quick. So yeah, you just do that, and then line up with next. And then while you're doing this, you still get strength from the saber. So it's basically like normal farming, except you get pets also, but you gotta combine them, and you have to be there, or else it's just gonna keep saying max pet inventory reached. But as you can see, I got the corrupt dragon. I spent so much time opening eggs trying to get it. Like, I've opened a few thousand eggs by now and haven't even really gotten anything good. And most people got it within like the first few hundred eggs they opened, so I was just very, very, very unlucky with that. But yeah, here's some more tips. Next thing is don't waste time. If you're trying to farm and someone's attacking you, just ignore them, and if they end up killing you, then just stay in the safe zone. Fighting people gives you literally nothing at all, and also it just wastes your time. Like, you could be getting stuff while doing it, you could be fighting the boss, you could be doing a lot of stuff, and then yeah, it would just basically be such a waste of time. And also, if you're trying to farm, then I recommend to turn off the chat in the top left and the player list in the top right, because it can be distracting. So if you're trying to farm and you're not AFK clicking and you're actually on the game, then turn off the chat and the player list so that you have the least amount of distractions. And since this video is about everything, those first tips, those were overall tips and some on how to get coins fast. But now I'll be telling you guys how to get crowns fast. Okay, so first thing, if you want to get crowns fast, you already know pets still are the best thing to use. And the best thing for crowns is actually 3 things that are really good for crowns, and I'll be telling you guys the best strategy to be able to use all 3 of them at once. Like, this is such a good strategy. Okay, so first of all, go to a high up island, or like the top island, or whatever island you want to. I'm just gonna go to like a not that high one so it doesn't take too long. But there are flags randomly throughout all of the islands whenever you climb them. So if you go down and fly down, just look around, and then eventually you'll probably see a flag somewhere. Like, let's just look for one, because there's about 30 or 35 just hidden among these platforms. They don't really add much at all for the newer islands, but all of the old ones have a few in between. I don't know why they don't add them for the recentish ones, but here's one. Okay, so you just collect all of these. Once you get 30, actually, I'll just capture this real quick to be able to show you guys how much it gives. So once you get all 30, by the way, whenever you get the reward from it, then it always, like, it says a whole bunch of numbers on the screen, but then you can't really see how much you exactly got. So whenever you get the reward from it, just times any of the numbers you see on the screen by 10, and that's the total amount it gave you. So yeah, it's gonna reward me in 5 seconds. So let's see how much I get. And we get 49 billion, that's about 50 billion. So if I got all 30, then each minute I would get 1.5 trillion. So no one even claims those. So 1.5 trillion per minute. So let me just write that number down. 1.5 trillion. There we go. Because then I'm going to do some other stuff and show you guys exactly how much you can get. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to go over to the boss, because that is actually the next part of this. So the boss spawns every 3 minutes and takes about 2 minutes to kill if everyone's attacking it. And I myself can get about 50, or nah, maybe a little more. I could get up to 100 trillion from fighting the boss, depending on how much other people help. So that is 100 trillion, or let's just say that if no one helps it would take longer, so 50 trillion every 5 minutes. So that would be 10 trillion every minute, so we're gonna add 10 trillion onto that. So 10,000 million billion trillion. Okay, so I just added that on my calculator. I just have the game thing on so you guys don't see my calculator, but yeah, I just added that. So now let's go on the King of the Hill, and then this guy is canceled. Okay, so now the King of the Hill, each time, every single second, we get 5 billion, so that is about 300 billion per minute. So let's add 300,000 million billion. Okay, I added it on the calculator. So if you do all of that, if you capture all of the flags in the entire map, I don't even have that much or that good pets. You could get way better pets than I do and get like 5 times this much. So okay, let me just times that by 5, because if you have like the best pets, or a lot of people actually have really good pets like that, so times 5. So doing all of this, you capture all of the flags, and you're on the king of the hill, except for whenever you're fighting the boss, then all of that together would get you, okay, let me times that by 60 for an hour. That would be, either I did my math wrong, or that would be 3.5 quadrillion crowns per hour. Now, for me, since I have kind of bad-ish pets, that'd be 708 trillion per hour, which most people my rank have these or better. So if you're a corruptor rank or almost corruptor, then you can get about 700 trillion crowns per hour by doing this. Now, you only need like 1 trillion to open up a whole bunch of eggs, so I'm not really farming for crowns, since that wouldn't be really useful to me right now. But even if you're a noob, like, if you're really bad at the game, you could still get 700 billion per hour if you're pretty new to the game, which is still an insane amount of crowns. And I keep almost calling it clowns. I don't know if I accidentally did. If I called crowns clowns in this video, then, I meant crowns, but yeah, so if you do all of that, you can get so many crowns. Like, let me just check the leaderboard to see how long it would take to overpass people on the leaderboard while doing this. Okay, so the number 1 person has 168 Q, so that, by doing my methods, that would be, 100, or, yeah, about 168 hours. If you did the actual math, it'd probably be like 120 hours, which is 4 days. So if you have really good pets, and in the next 4 days you just completely farm all day with barely or no sleep, you could get on the top of the leaderboard. But for me, since I have bad pets, that'd be like 3 weeks, and by then everyone else would have way more. But being on the leaderboard, you only need 7. So if you just farmed, or if I farmed doing this for about 7 out or 10 hours, I could get on the leaderboard, but I would have to farm without stopping at all. Like, I would have to farm 8 hours, just completely no breaks at all, no moving, just 8 hours straight, and I could get it. So I'm not even that good with pets right now, so a lot of people are better than me. That means most people watching this could probably get on the leaderboard super fast by doing all that. But yeah, that's everything I have. Sorry this video was kinda long, but it is everything you need to know in Saber Simulator. And also, later tonight or early tomorrow, depending on your time zone, I'll make another video about why Saber Simulator is dying, what we need to do to fix it, and how we can all get together to help fix it. But yeah, that's gonna be for another time, so hope this helped, and now, here's the outro. Thanks for watching. One last thing though, shout out to all my channel members. If you want to see your name on this board, all you have to do is press the join button to the left of the subscribe button, and then join the channel, and then your name will be on this list next video, along with a special name tag, and the chat color, and emojis, and a whole bunch of other nice stuff in live streams and video premieres. So if you can and you do, then thanks. Make sure to subscribe, the notifications on, like the video, and join the Discord server, linked in the description if you have Discord. But yeah, shout out to all of them. Again, big thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, YouTube.